Are you Team Fexy? I've heard this a few times, and hell yeah, I'm Team Fexy. That's my brother at the end of the day, you know, so of course I'm Team Fexy. Hey guys, I'm Javon Walton, and Esquire has asked me to explain some things, so let's dive in. Favorite scene you shot for Euphoria? My favorite scene I've shot for Euphoria was the very first season, the first scene I ever shot, which I was talking to Rue, and I was like, what the f***? You know, I got India's up there, like all the big drug names, and like talking about the fickle industry, y'all come and go. That was my favorite scene. You know, it's crazy because they just threw me into that. I was like, oh my God, like we didn't really rehearse, and I was so confused because that was my first time ever acting too. So it's pretty crazy. How do you feel the first time you saw yourself with facial tattoos? I felt super badass, I'm not gonna lie. Like it made me just feel like more powerful than what I am. Made me feel pretty powerful. Can you explain the meaning behind each one? I mean, it's pretty simple. The AT, ashtray, the diamond, I don't even know. I thought it was cool. You know, I wanted more tattoos this season though. Like I wanted neck tattoos, I wanted tattoos everywhere, but they didn't approve that. Ashtray can be pretty violent. How have your friends and family reacted to your character in Euphoria? I guess when I was younger, it was really funny to people because I was like this little guy, 11 years old, you know, talking about these big drug names and like doing all these crazy things. But you know, now it's pretty chill. My friends' reactions, some of them are surprised when they figure I'm a drug dealer. Like, you're a drug dealer? And I'm like, yeah. Who do you think is the scariest character on the show? Ooh, you know, there's a few scary characters, but not to sound like that guy, but I think Ashtray's the scariest character. I think he's the one that would do the most out-of-pocket thing. Is the younger version of Ashtray actually played by your little brother? Yes, he is played by my little brother, and a lot of people don't know that, but he is. His name is Dalo, and in the first season, I don't know if you guys remember now, but he did that one dialogue scene of me being like, this that whole thing, right? And he did that, and we showed it to the director, and he loved him. The world loves Fez. Why do you think that is? And Fez is just a lovable guy, you know, he's a really calm and, you know, chill guy, and I think people really like that about him, and he's all about family. We're super close, like we're homies in real life, you know, so me and him, we got a good chemistry, and that really translates on camera. Do you know who this is? Thoughts? Isn't that Pete Davidson? Yeah, that's Pete Davidson. I'd never seen that before, no. Interesting pick though. Like, I like the backwards hat and I like the chain, you know, it's a vibe. Is Ashtray Nate's brother? You know, a lot of fans have had this theory, but no, like it wouldn't even make sense because in the first episode, you see that he's a baby. So the family picture thing wouldn't make any sense. I get that a lot, but it doesn't make any sense, no. What have you learned as an actor from working alongside Zendaya and Sam Levinson? You know, Sam Levinson is an amazing director. He takes everything into like an art form. Like, you know, he's super creative and it is super fun working with him. You know, for the scene where I was hitting Cal in the head with the gun, he was like, you know, just keep your eyes on him at all times and do not, because Ashtray wouldn't look off or anything. So like really stay super dialed in right there, you know, with the gun pointed still to his head and don't move it. And I was like, okay, that's good. Zendaya, really just like watching her act has, you know, helped me because she's a phenomenal actor. She does an amazing job in Euphoria. And just like seeing how she brings Rue to life is really just helpful. You are a super fit person. Tell us what you do to stay in shape. Well, to stay in shape, I'm a boxer. I've been boxing since I was 4 years old. And you know, my workouts for boxing, they require a lot of cardio, and overall the exercises can be pretty intense, and that really helps me stay in shape. And also, I lift too, so it helps put some muscle on. I don't do gymnastics anymore. I did for the longest, I loved it, but you know, gymnastics comes with a lot of injuries. What was your favorite thing about working with Sylvester Stallone on Samaritan? The back and forth on who's better in boxing. We would argue about boxing all the time. The fight versus Lomachenko and Teofimo, I betted my money on Teofimo and I won the bet and he still didn't give me the money. So, you know, still waiting for that Sly. I had a good time, guys. Thank you so much for watching.